proposal. Thank you very much.
السيد الرئيس بما أن هذه هي
Sir, since this is the first time for us to take the floor during this session, we would like to congratulate you on your assumption of the presidency of the work of our session, and we wish you success. At the outset, my delegation, the delegation of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, would like to extend its deep thanks to the Presidency and the Secretariat of the Committee for including our proposal as part of our agenda, and we would like to thank you very much for all the efforts to provide the circumstances for us to exchange our opinions. We greatly value the invitation extended to the members of the committee to consider the content of this document in a manner that would strengthen the exchange of experiences and that would enable us to develop the patent system to keep abreast of technical and organizational changes all over the world. And therefore, as part of the work of this committee and basing ourselves that this proposal is in line with the efforts of the committee to develop criteria and standards for us to further develop the patent system, we have submitted this proposal. This proposal comes from our deep belief that the quality of patents is not only a matter of legal or technical expertise, but also has got an ethical component and an ethical dimension that strengthens our faith and our belief in them. The examiner has a central role because the examiner's work directly affects innovation, investment, and the public interest. And as technology becomes more complex and as AI takes a greater space in the environment of the examiner, it becomes necessary for professional guidance to be available to ensure the right usage of those tools in a manner that strengthens impartiality and efficiency. And therefore, our proposal seeks to prepare a guidance document of a non-binding nature for the ethical practices for patent examiners, which would be an enabling tool and not a restrictive tool. It would enable the member states to exchange information and to feel more confident. It does not replace the national codes that each of the national IP offices applies. Rather, it complements those codes, and it allows the examiners to find a clear foundational outline that strengthens the ability of local and international partners alike. My delegation also would like to underline that this proposal does not include any financial commitments or any oversight organs. Rather, it is based on a totally voluntary foundation and the respect of the sovereignty of every country in choosing its participation. It is an enabling tool to support examiners and to strengthen their abilities and not to restrict their abilities. At the same time, this proposal is an opportunity for reaching an international voluntary agreement to strengthen the work of the examiners. Mr. President, heads of delegations, representatives of regional groups, patents are a collaborative venture, and the IP officers cooperate, and the various examiners' tools also are collaborative, and that makes the ethical practices and an outline for these part of this collaboration. This is a guidance tool that can strengthen the harmony of the practices of examiners among the various IP offices of the member states. It also increases our institutional belief in the ethical dimensions and would also avoid a conflict of interest. In addition, it strengthens transparency and equity in the international patent system. And in addition to all of that, the existence of this guidance tool would strengthen also the possibility of having a high level of professionalism, both for the examiners and for the applicants or their agents. All parties are aware that there is a clear
I see Germany. I guess on behalf of Group B, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you, Chair. Indeed, it's on behalf of Group B, and I think it would make sense that since we have heard the elaborate presentation of the proposal by the distinguished delegate of Saudi Arabia, to maybe repeat our intervention from yesterday, since it really makes reference to the proposal, so then we have a better context. So Group B thanks the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for its proposal for the development of a guidance document on ethical practices for patent examiners as presented in document SCP 3710. In principle, we support the idea of professionalism, integrity, and impartiality in the context of patent examination. However, Group B would like to know more about the proposal and its aim. Submission of written inputs by member states, a compilation by the Secretariat, and the development of a non-binding guidance document require considerable resources. Group B is not convinced that the necessary